Does stretching actually help lower back pain? Hi, my name is Olaf, and today I'm going to talk about that particular topic. Your body, when you are working, if you are in construction, you're more moving. If you're in an office, you're more just sitting. You're moving, your brain is moving, your eyes are moving, your hands are moving, but a very small part of your body is moving. What's the rest of your body doing when you're sitting in a chair? Here I am sitting in a chair, obviously, but here I am sitting in a chair. What's my body doing when I'm doing this? My body becomes what's called a stabilizer. In other words, let's just say you start tipping over sideways and you're typing. Can you keep on typing when you're falling off your chair? You can't do that. So what happens to your body is your body then realizes that your power has to be going to your fingertips. What your body is then doing is using all the small muscles to make it so that you actually are stabilized in a stable position that you're not tipping over. But what happens is while you're typing is you literally are sagging into yourself. And that's very problematic because you're not really sagging into yourself because of extra weight, even though when you have your arms up like this, you know that you have chairs with little things on the side rails that you put your elbow on and then you can type. But you're basically, there's quite a bit of weight here in these arms. And if you are typing or you're holding, you always find a nice place to put your keypad, and then you're typing away, you still have to deal with this weight of these arms, and what that does is has a tendency to roll your shoulders forward, and then your back becomes round, and that's just not a good position. Straight back works a whole lot better for strength. The reason that you run into trouble is because you're not moving enough. If you have a timer, there are apps you can get for on your computer, for on your screen, and there's one that I know that is a stretching one. It literally, every 45 minutes you can set it, okay, do, and it tells you a stretch that you can do. Or it tells you a movement that you can do. You can set a timer, and then instead of doing anything, all you do is you put your chair back, and all you do is this. And then you go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you sit back down again. What you just did is you counteracted the idea that gravity is making you into a lump because you're sitting there doing your typing. And you know, you can take the keypad and cut it in half and put them down here, and then you can type like this. That's kind of a cool way to type, but generally offices don't have that as an option. So you want to counteract what gravity is doing to you while you're sitting in your spot. It's the same thing if you're a construction worker. You want to counteract what gravity together with weight from the stuff that you're moving around. You want to counteract that, and the way you counteract that is by moving in the opposite direction or stretching to stabilize your upper legs. In the office situation, your legs are what's stopping you from falling off the chair. They literally are. They're not going through a full range of motion when you're doing this kind of a thing. They're not doing that. They're going through micro motions, and in those micro motions, the muscles, all they can do is really get really good, tight and strong. That's why if you sat at a chair or you went over to visit your mother-in-law or your mother and you drove your car for five hours. Does that feel good getting out of that chair after you've not moved very much for that amount of time? You're just sitting there driving? Doesn't feel very good, and it takes a little bit of effort to start getting back into moving again. You should have stopped every hour and a half and just walked around the car a couple times and then got back in the car. That really makes it easier after that experience to make it so that you can get up and you can go chase after a ball that the dog missed or something. If you like what you heard on this video, please check out my YouTube channel and subscribe to it. And if you want to know more about stretching, please go to my website, stretchawaylowerbackpain.com.